Alright, I live. So hello and welcome to you, the one I am sure is listening and who, no doubt, understands precisely what I mean by that referral. It's time for me to forget to put the marker there so that I remember which 8 minutes at the beginning of the stream to cut off. TRWR, thanks Redbird for the 14 bits, and welcome. Welcome to this stream, which, as the title indicates, is a little bit different from what I might have had planned for the weekend, because right now my primary objective is to not be asleep yet, and probably should have remembered to plug in my phone, which is being stupid, and randomly deciding that it's run out of battery when in actuality it had like 30% left. So give me 1 second to do that. Yeah, my suggestion for anyone who is looking at phones is to never ever get an LG K8. I actually found the box for this thing while I was cleaning stuff in my room a few days ago. LG K8, complete garbage, don't get it. Because I have no idea what phone you should get, which is probably how I ended up getting that a couple of years back when I had to change my old phone, which wasn't even that, well, it was a little bit laggy, it was also kind of old, but pretty much had no choice but to change it because I took a bath at the beach, so it wasn't exactly in a state to be continually used, but no. Since you know, my primary objective right now is to remain awake in spite of my extremely suboptimal sleeping habits that I have been giving into the course of the past week or so, and which I mean, out of surprisingly swiftly for how this usually happens with me, all things considered. Gotta take a break from the usual, well, I say break, gotta break away more like, not really take a break, but break away from the usual adventure game things that I guess I recently decided we have on the weekends now. Return to this, one of the other games that I still have not finished on stream, and which I will hopefully finish soon. Well, sooner than later, I don't know how soon, but which I will hopefully finish before the next couple of years come to an end. That's it's like a pretty good prognosticus for me as far as JRPGs go, but yes. As you might recall, the last time I played this game, I was trying to make sure that all of the side quests that I had active, or all the side quests that it is possible for me to get active at this point in the game before I go any further in the story, that are missable and that will become permanently missable after a certain plot event that I don't think we're quite up to yet. Trying to get as many of those as possible in my actual quest list and have them initiated, and I believe I have, so yes, it's now time for me to look at the ones that I have not yet completed by going to the completely wrong tab first. Hold on, here we go. Start at the bottom. The ones in Alchemist are the ones that I'm worried about. So let's see. we go here, which is in the swamp. I'm pretty sure place of judgment in Central Marsh, yeah. Actions is defeat 2 Bono Nebulae there at sea, and there's another one which is 2 Bono Nebulae, which is literally just the same enemy with one letter being different. Well, apparently they're stronger, the second type. Like 2 pieces of marine marble there at sea. Well, that's gonna have to happen eventually. I'd rather not actually focus on that. Dr. Kalika, Roger Hodes, and either roses in the marsh. Oh boy. Your roofers control units from our local roofers in high end too. I guess we can go back to at our leisure. Union Hodes, Stalkers or Luga. Basically beat up a bunch of stuff. Pelargo's a kid, no. Did we beat the 4th one, the Sonic whatever? Lightspeed Sonic? No, we didn't yet. Might have to return to that, but I get the feeling that we might have beaten Pelargo's a kid, no, and I just don't remember. Don't remember when or how that happened. Let's see, material quests are just like... For the material gathering ones, I would rather just hope, like... I mean, for these you have to actually grind them off as specific enemies, so that's different. Hold on. My eyes. There. The ones that actually see material quests, you have to grind them off as specific enemies, but for the ones that are just like find the blue shinies and just completely random, I would rather just hope that they, you know, happily accidentally find their way into my inventory just while I'm exploring for the other ones, so... But I was for the first one of these, though. It's apparently the swamp we need to go back to. Well, speaking of these blue shinies, might as well get the ones that are visible to me right now. Which I hope that's all of the ones that are visible to me right now. It looks like that is in fact the case, so let's see. We need to go to a place of judgment in Central Marsh. It's apparently a landmark, or is that different landmark? That's gonna be... Well, there's the place of judgment, alright. Guess we're gonna go to this thing, glowing obelisk. Make our way up the river, because I'm pretty sure we could warp to the sorrel statues thingy and then just backtrack from there, but I actually don't even remember. It's been quite a long while since I did this, like the initial way, I guess. Or you have to actually trek your way up the river. I'm also level 47, apparently, in case you were wondering. And I will probably take periodic drinks of this cheapo energy stuff that I got. And that's been sitting in my fridge for like 2 weeks. Boy, yeah, let's not engage the enemies that are like endgame tier stuff. What's unique enemy? I assume they're unique enemies since they're like... Well, maybe not. Let's try not to engage the enemies. There's apparently quite a few of them over here, but... Yeah, I looked into it briefly, and apparently the affinity coins... Oh, Christ. Let's try to flank here. Let's not actually get involved with them. Apparently the affinity coins that you need to, like, equip more of the shared skills thing. Oh, fuck. How do you do this with L? Yeah, with L. To get more affinity coins, you can get them by leveling up, but you also get them by fighting unique monsters for the first time. So apparently you're gonna have to deal with that sooner or later. Oh wait, well there's Talia. I guess we found the Blaze of Judgment. That's Dogmatic Goggle. Do we have to kill that guy? It's like... probably not gonna be that much of a challenge at this point. Actually witness my future, well... Oh, I just happened to be hanging out here and ran into you. To eliminate that one goggle for me. Strangely enough, the one goggle that apparently we have to eliminate is the one that's the weakest by quite a large margin of all the ones that are here. Saturnal Caterpillar. kind of spooked to even engage the worms because they're close to that guy who's like level 80. Let's see, can't even get on this platform though, can we, without aggroing that guy, because he has sight aggro and we can't get behind him. Can't climb on the platform. Don't like the look of that thing. I'm gonna see if I wait around here for a minute, if it'll go away or if it'll just keep moving forward. Oh, there he goes. I know we have a minute to leave once more. You know, whilst I also partake in my little bit of food that I got for myself, just so I wouldn't, ostensibly so I would, that would be more conducive to me not falling asleep as easily, but for all I know that might backfire.
I could really do with a shower right now.
Alright, let's see if I can get back into the swing of this. Let's just engage this guy immediately. Or, okay, he's really short-sighted apparently. Oh, he doesn't even have like the unique monster thing. Okay, there we go.
Let's get going.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Snack stash, pretty gold, crystal and iron armor. Oh, there you go. I should just talk to her now.
Me.
Surely you'll be able to get past all of the ones that are like 50 levels higher than that one. I came to these ruins, discovered an ancient book, narrowed through them, and I then formed a research group to study it. We were told of a war god faith that existed long ago. Have you seen the statue above the entrance of the palace? I don't think so. Isn't the war god, but it's only a copy. To determine where the war god faith arose, finding the original statue would greatly help our research. I deciphered half of the book. Text indicated that the original war god statue is in Satorl, really. The statue I found here was not the original. Questions were premature. First I should decipher the entire text. Alright, so that theory was bogus, I guess. And that takes care of that. We did it. We got gems and we get our affinity chart updated, I guess. Oh yeah, North and the other ones, where are they again? Ruthen, but there's no direct link between those two. And now we have, well, we still have, I guess, 2 stars with Upper Bionis affinity. Oh. Go kill Nebula at the Garret Sea. Go find stuff at the Garret Sea. Kill things at the Garret Sea. Well, and talk to Kaleka. I should probably do that one first. Where is Kaleka? Do we know? Might as well actually try to do this one better before I break out the wiki. Is this one in the affinity chart? Not of a chart. These guys are from the forest. Hold on. It's active from 6 at night to 6 in the morning. Alright. I wonder where exactly though. I kinda don't really feel like looking all over the interior of Alchemothrame, so let me see. We have a tab open apparently. Big monsters, yeah. Apparently one potentially miserable thing other than all of these quests is gonna be the unique monsters, but I don't know. I don't know how far I'm gonna go to try to ensure that I fight as well. I guess I'm just gonna fight as many of those as possible. I feel like it's not a huge deal if I miss some of those, depending on how difficult it would be to encounter them. Because if some of them are like that bird that shows up in the swamp that I spent like 4 days looking for him, then I'm not really gonna be bothering that much, I feel. Hold on. There we go. Change time. Currently to 8 at night. Which is what time it will be. Very soon for me. There it is.
Hello?
Oh boy. Material is easy to get, but it's in the high-end tier 2. High-end tier defense machines are about to use really strong and powerful materials, really. Well, attachment part in the second treasury of high-end tier 2. Yeah, what do you say if we go do the stuff in the high-end tier 2 first? That in the second treasury, and also free Rufus control units from our Lugar Rufus there. Let's see if we can just go there, or if we're gonna have to like go to the overworld and then probably just hold on. Do we have any landmarks inside? Apparently we do. It's a little strange. Sealed chamber, second treasury. Where's the second treasury? I have to wonder. Where we go here, ceremony hall. Is this the boss chamber? Let's see. I think it was. It seems that way. So we're not going to be able to move any further in this direction, though. Oops, hold on. This is the button for the map. Oh, look at that. At least it's really easy to move around the map in this enclosed space. I can't possibly allow those ugly grey, non-filled-in spots to remain, now can I? Let's see if that one will actually go away, though. I have no idea. No, apparently that one, I guess these won't go away. Oh well. I assume it's gonna be possible for me to get to everywhere in this area right now. I forgot about. See, right, I forgot about the bridges as if I suddenly remembered. Yeah, that's how that works, but which I faintly do. An entirely unwarranted statement. Is this an order of Rufus? I guess it is. Okay, we find what other things that we need to kill. Found. Not find. Or maybe yes, depending on how. Oh, shit. Okay, there you go.
We win! We make a great team!
Didn't think that thing was gonna go down quite as swiftly. Alright, reverse control units. I need 3 of those, apparently. Is there anything down there? Yes, there is. Guess we're just gonna... I don't know, take the long way. And fight these things. Maybe the other treasure chamber that we heard about in the quest description is actually like that.
I'm really feeling it. Good job, everyone. Let's press on.
I mean, that second treasury place is actually the place where we fought all the machines when we came in with the group that wasn't Melia during the plot. You know, part of this whole area. Oh boy. I guess I don't know why I was worried. There wasn't even... Pretty sure we've fallen greater distances than that without dying, but still. It's like a right way to do this, and that was not it. Bridge. Couldn't find... I think this is the part with the machines. Let's see. Oh, they're here. Sulandus. Hey, what's up?
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
See, really well, yeah, I guess we are
Sort this out nice and quickly.
kind of our 15 or 12 levels above it.
Shadow Eye.
So in a manner of speaking.
Amateurish. Dunbar.
That'll show 'em.
Leave this for me.
Cylinder. I actually have no idea how to...
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard. I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Or what am I looking for, I guess.
Power returning to me.
Hero Dunban, back with a vengeance.
It'll take more than that to slow us down.
Let's stay alert.
Nice job.
Cylinder. Pretty sure that's not what I'm looking for. Here's the thing, those things drop cylinders, right? Thing that I was sent here to look for. Let's see here. Not this, it was after this. Cruise control, well, it's the one, it's this one actually. Just attachment part of the second treasury, the high entry tomb. Where's the second treasury though? Right, so as if that were an actual landmark, but I don't see that anywhere. Pretty much only thought it might be down here because of the dialogue. Let's see. Yes, I can look around for a little bit because I remember there were like some rooms at the end, I think. It's even the place, like actually the place I'm thinking of. Which I don't even know if it is, let's see. It's actually... I was gonna say I think it's actually further down, but no, it might be the middle level. So I think it's this, maybe. Yes, do go to the rubber pool. And let's go south. Okay, I was gonna say, I don't vaguely remember there being actual robots in those
We're
rooms.
starting to look like a team.
Let's aim higher, Shadow. Shadow Eye. Electric Gutbuster. Almost there. Steel Strike. This'll be power returning.
And there we go.
Let's keep this up. I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Was not quite what I was after though. I don't know. Well, I know where to look for what I am after, like I said. Hold on. Let me reposition myself real quick and see what sort of repercussion this will have. Damn it, immediately after I do that I notice that my fan is like out of reach. Hold on. And at that point, I also realized that the reason why it's out of reach in the first place is probably because someone put it there. That wasn't me. But hold on, let me be quiet for a second. Be sure that that doesn't get picked up, and apparently it doesn't, so that's good. Hey, son, what's up? Welcome to fairly uncommon but not unheard of attempt by me to just not fall asleep earlier than I would like to in the day. On which note I need to refill my cup there. Well, that and also try to figure out the intricacies of trying to do the side quests in this game.
Take this!
Oh, that actually worked.
I owe you.
Electric Gutbuster! Worldly Slash! Ha! Whoa! Ha! Hoo! Ha! Electric Gutbuster! Steel Slash! Thank you, Dunbar. Nicely done. This is the last one.
Now! Backslash! Okay, chain attack time.
All right.
Chain attack time. Yeah, that'll totally be
Well done.
an efficient strategy at this point. Let's see. She's gonna have what I want as this remote unit with electric cylinder with room gear. And still more of these cylinders, not quite what I thought it would be, but then again, would I really have thought that it was here? Actually, I just realized since I have the Kalika page pulled up, I can literally just well, I can try to figure this out. I need to go to this guy's page. Are there any other parts of the map here that I don't haven't covered while I'm at it? I guess not. It's down here actually. It doesn't look like we've been down there. Maybe we actually can go there. Assuming it's not like a passageway to... Can we actually go above? Yes, we can. Alright. Passageway to a different floor, I was gonna say, but then I realized that might actually be exactly what it is. Let's see. Well, here's another one of these guys. Maybe he'll give me the one ingredient that I'm missing for the other quest. The chain attack thing is still up, really. I was not expecting that.
Could you teach me how to use a rifle sometime? So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
Oh, let him have a go, Dunban.
Let's see what happens if I go up this thing. Okay, we end up at a different floor. One where we cannot open the map yet, but I also noticed that we don't have the part that I wanted to drop from the other guys, so I guess we're killing this guy too.
Chain attack time.
Roger. All systems go.
Right, chain attack time, even though it's gonna be a complete nothing since I just killed him on the first go. Okay, that was already only the second one. There's also hover Astas, which I guess we're gonna deal with as well. I don't know if any of us are too partial to these. This is indeed the worldly slash. Thank you for identifying that, Donvan. I suppose it's pretty anime to name your attacks as you're doing them.
Could you teach me how to use a rifle sometime? So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
Oh, let him have a go, Dunban.
Okay, let's see. Here's the thing, though. Have I not been here at all before? Notice that I don't have the southern wall mapped, and it apparently doesn't connect to anything. I don't know if I go up there, will it actually transport me to a different room area? Because I'm guessing, yeah, it will. All of trials. If I go down again, I guess We'll get on that platform up there just to get the blue shiny. And apparently I can go even higher, right? Is there a blue shiny here, or is this just here? Okay, oh no, there's a blue shiny, okay. That counted as a 797 full. Right, so... Oh, maybe I can actually try to figure this out. Go one level lower. See, apparently there's a way to get to the south wall from the lower level. Here. I guess here. I go around and then... Oh, there we go. There's actually something down there. And for some reason this doesn't seem to be mapped out at all. Can we not go this way without... Ancient insignia appears to be sealed. Hold on. Revive... No, damn it. Not that button. Revive replace... Does this make a difference or is this not gonna work? My wily... no, apparently it doesn't work. Damn it. So, I get the feeling that this might not actually be doable just yet. If there are actually parts of this place that are not yet accessible. So, I guess what I'm gonna have to do instead is go kill more of those Orluga things and then let that be that. How am I gonna do that though? Hold on, because apparently the only place I've seen them spawn is in that that place that I just got out of. So I guess I'm gonna try reloading the map and seeing if there's more of them after I reload the map. Apparently there is. Okay. There are.
And as one, we're unbeatable. Yeah! Prepare for the next fight.
Let's stay alert.
Apparently some of these machines show up too, but they don't even aggro, even though they're supposed to, really. I don't think they drop anything that I want right now though, so I'm gonna pretend I didn't see them. That'll have to do.
That's the spirit.
Control units, okay, I do believe that's the last one, so now that we have that, maybe we can actually write that off as some kind of progress, I guess. But let's see if I only got enough links to check the thing that I wanted. Second treasury's location in the high empty tomb, reachable through passage, blah blah blah. That does not appear on the map, really. Truly. Well, I guess we got that quest sorted out at least, but what about this thing? Value of Emperors and the Tower Treasure. Okay. Really? Hold on. Let's take a look while we're right there, so might as well just go to the Tower of Trials Bridge and check out this, but... Oh yeah, I guess this doesn't appear on the map, does it? kill this thing. Just for good measure, you know. It's a little...
Keep it up, everyone.
A little, where's the term I'm looking for? It keeps swimming around my brain and yet I fail to focus on it. Oh hey. Let's see, I didn't even see what Ando's antenna. Okay, I guess I just completed something else that I didn't realize I was doing. That works out. A little underhanded, probably is what I mean. Apparently this is the second treasury. Okay, we got the Starlight Geyser attachment part and high anti-treasury, and also triggered the appearance of Calm and Sabi. Well, you know what to do. Oh shit. I think I did somehow manage to hit that guy for on the side though. Just I guess suspect this will be the case. Oh yeah, actually we should use a chain attack here, you know, for once. Oh shit. Even though you need to actually, you know, be next to you so that I can do that. Alright, we're gonna be doing this. Do the thing to topple and then do the thing to stun him for days. Is that it? Yeah, apparently that was it. Still not even entirely clear on what precisely makes it possible to, what do you call it, follow up some of these 3-part attacks with like 4th and beyond. Seems to be random. Oh shit. Did the shield even work? Oh, let's see. There we go.
Let's get going.
Yeah, look at that.
This isn't pushing you at all.
Unique I guess not. Unique monster, I guess, because we do get that tasty affinity coin. What's this now? Summon Bolt and Ruby Glasses. Summon Bolt, isn't that for what's her face? Melia, isn't that one of her abilities? Is that like the only way to get that? Let's see. Inventory. So I'm about to find out. Arts manuals allows me to learn further levels of the art and... Oh wait, that's level 3. How do you learn? Hold on, does she have the... I guess I might as well check this before I use it. Or attempt to... It's in the right place, hold on. There we go, arts. Does she already have intermediate in Summon Bolt? Yes, she does, so... She can max that out now, I guess. Let's do it. I wonder if there's like, this is also how you get the other, like, max level arts books for the other characters. They have to be in, like, specific locations. Summon Bolt is now advanced level, and is, I think, the only skill, only arts in the entire game so far. Oh, there you go. She hasn't learned this either. That's 2 for 1. Final step. Oh, yeah, we got an achievement and experience for that, I guess. Pretty sure that's what that was. Let's confirm that at once. Like the ability to level up your arts completely, yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only art so far in the entire game that we've gotten to advanced level. Just because I don't know where to get those black books. But that takes care of that, let's see, so... We need to go back to like the club place, and we need to also go back to the guy that's making the telescope. To complete some of these. Material quest 4 is complete. That's the one that needed like the antenna. No, that's Lexus Beards. Monster quest 4? Challenge? No. Collection? I don't even know which one but I have to assume that I got one of these from... maybe it was from Arid Sea, not from Alchemath. I got, like, get materials from monsters in the... what do you call it? In the high-end tomb. Called Chromas, Challenge Collect Quest 2. What is Collect Quest 2? Ando's antennae from Ando's Whole Dragon Spine. I guess it was this one. She should be able to start her investigation, but this count as complete. Let's collect quest 1. Hill coin purses. Earth Helens. So that's another thing we need to keep killing. We go back to Earthsea now, I guess, but first let's drop in on Alchemoth again, just so we can like turn in these quests that we should already be able to. That's what I just did in the tomb. But since it's that loathsome time of day again when the sun is out, let's try just do this the difficult way. I don't care. Change time to 8 so that this guy will be here. You already got the part, well done on getting the part. Now I shall begin my great endeavor. I'll need to borrow that telescope a while. Let's see. I know, of course, we have to play the delivery guy for the child. Which I don't even know where he is. What I do know though is, oh fuck, I didn't actually want to take the escalator. Do we need to go to one of these pods that's out here? And I don't remember which one is the one that has like the secret club inside. There'll be nobody there at this hour. Oh, what there though. That's just what someone who wouldn't want to see who will be there at this hour would say. Really makes you think. Let's see, is this the place I'm looking for? Is it the one that's all the way up on north? I don't remember. No, this might be the guy. Secret Club you will not enter. Oh yeah. Just now realize we don't even need to. Well, I guess we found the right one, but we don't even need to go there. We need to go down here to where the guy that actually makes the... or gives the cards is, I think. The guy who loves to drink, I think, is also the guy who gives you that quest. There we go. I remember that much. I can now make vintage again, really. Wonder if he'll not give you this if you haven't helped him with the other drink quest. Getting a member's card, there you go. Now we can get into the secret, super exclusive club. So let's go do that by default. By retracing the steps that I just took without, before I realized that I wasn't supposed to take them yet. At that precise moment. I need to, get the actual card first. Every time my mind turns to how unnecessarily huge some of these maps are, and just reminds me of I Divine Cybermancy. That game that nobody played except me and Lizardman. And how ludicrously huge the maps were in that game. But yeah, now that we have this infiltration card, presumably we can now do espionage here. This is a secret club card. So in we go. This is delicious. Can't stop eating high more caviar.
Me.
What a delicious gourmet treat. Feeling of popping against your teeth. Okay, I don't know if I like that description. So you're not gonna be saying anything more, oh boy.
Me.
What an impressive hairstyle indeed, really.
Me.
Brown and furry, I wish I could take him home. Well. Have we met this guy? I get the feeling we have met that guy. Sazadan, he's got such a big mouth. Where did we meet this guy? I think we met him in the frontier village. It's randomly one of the people that we need to take it delivered to from the guy in the swamp cave. Yeah, that was not about an up, and you didn't have any proof except the whole drug trafficking debacle. But we got rid of all the evidence. Well, for the illegal production and sale of Highmore caviar. Ever seen the report from Frontier Village? Oh, we did it. We found the mastermind, I guess. And now we can probably just put all that behind us. Destroying the seal trade, go see, get out of. That's the guy in the village, the frontier village, isn't it? That, hold on. I guess before we do that, I'm gonna go down, since I'm here, I'm gonna go down to the lower level and give the guy child, who I think shows up here during the daytime, the telescope that he wants. I think he shows up here from the faint remembrance that I have of collecting the other quests. He shows up right here, but it used to be daytime, so let's use our magical psionic time manipulation and make it happen. There. Made the telescope more powerful just for me. Well, I don't really understand how it's been changed, but it's better now, right? I suppose so. This will be enough to keep me satisfied until I'm a grown-up, well. And we got amethyst leggings. There we go. And now we have even more avidity with the upper bionis, I guess. But it's still not enough to say 3 stars, apparently. Isn't that something? And that's another quest out of the way. Now we return to Frontier Village, and just not this way, it's this way. Try to remember how to even find get out of there. I think it's up here at the storage. The pollen works. It's either the storage or the pollen works. I want to say it's up here. I don't know. I don't see him immediately. Oh no, yes I do. I didn't use that dead of our Scott. Oh yeah, I can't believe we found a super criminal among the star ranks. And forget about to take on all my debts. It'll be one problem solved. Well, there you go.
Daddy, I hope you can see me.
Someone's life is ruined, and we got to level 48 with probably most of the characters at this point. Yeah, everyone except Riki and Dodvan. So that's something else. Squared off forever. So beyond that, let's see what we have left in the timed Alchemot quests. Go kill Bono and Bono Nebulae, collect stuff. Kill Archer Holds. I think we're just gonna have to like wander the earth, see at this point, just to get the rest of these done. Unine Holds, Tokazorluga, Pelargos Echidno, and these Chromers. I know where to fight the Chromers, I'm pretty sure, and there's the Sonnet, Lightspeed Sonnet thing, which is literally just something that we've tried to fight a whole bunch, but I have yet to be able to kill, so I'd have to expedite that even a little more. What do we have? Raskar, Tremorlu, and Magna Forest. Magna Forest, really. Oh, Magna Forest is nearby, so... Grass skirts. I guess we can just take care of that first. Luma Gradis and Orluga in the Arid Sea too. I'm pretty sure the Magna Forest, the Orluga here are like right outside the village, which is here, I think. Well, it's like this whole area should be Orluga's. Why don't I just conveniently hop down here and go to the base level and look for those, oh shit, none of these things. 96 Mullenwood. But instead try to actually go figure out where the Orlugas are. At least those giant level 96 monsters don't actually aggro on sight. And if there are other monsters near them that aggro on sight, that make it really scary to be around here. Magna X. Well, these X still look like the Lightspeed boss that I have not yet been able to kill, so... let's take our anger out and appeal them.
Well dodged! Everyone, let's go!
Sunblood. How do I get the feeling I already saw that at the previous point, and I already made the joke that, you know, comes to mind when I see those two words right next to each other, which is which is a Vampire the Masquerade related joke. And I probably shouldn't do that because, like, I was going off about how references don't add much to anything. And yet that would be a reference on my part. Oh well, so what we got here? Those are still Magna X. Can't like go any further in this direction by way of waypoints, can we? Well, that's fine. There's gonna be more Lugas like back here, but I have to actually walk all the way there. Unless, of course, there are landmarks that I haven't discovered yet around here. Actually, be doing this. Oh, there's an Orluga. And some other hoods. Let's kill the Orluga first. Sabulum Orluga is apparently the name of it.
Backslash! Nicely done. Alright, I'm feeling it.
Now!
Gale slash! Electric Empire! We can definitely do this! Feels just like that. Done back!
Damn it. Whenever I try to actually take advantage of that
Not bad. Not bad at all.
extra thing, the extra affinity prompt, it never actually works out. Why didn't you join in? You just let your friends die.
Gale slash! We're the best! Let's press on.
We make a great team!
Maybe the Amos Orluga will have this grass skirt that we're looking for.
Electric Buster! World lead! We win! Let's press on.
No, apparently he's just got worn muscle fiber, which is not what I was expecting. I don't know what I was expecting. Suppose it's not been unknown for like sinew to be a drop item from like monsters in JRPGs. Or just RPGs, oh boy. Of course, there's a giant T-Rex dinosaur that probably wreck my shit if it catches sight of me, but apparently it's also very short-sighted, which I am thankful for. There are no dangers right now. I just want to focus on the Orlugas because I feel like, well, I mean, I don't feel like the mission prompt tells me that that's those are the only enemies that will actually drop what I'm after here. Maybe these arena Orluga will actually provide what I'm after. Oh, there's Horde. Where was the other Orluga that had? There. It's a hit, but it's still not the optimal hit. And that's terrible. We could prepare for a chain attack, or we could just, you know, keep this going. To have the job done with probably just as much time, but less button presses. I don't want a fancy Orluga mask, I want the grass skirt, and I have no idea which of these guys are gonna drop it, or like how often they're gonna drop it. Oh, they all aggroed from that. I guess now might be good for a chain attack, but I'll do it after I kill this guy that's already half dead. There. Okay, here we go.
Dumb-man, we're counting on you. Here I come. Charlotte, full force.
I'm on it.
Oh, there we go. Now this works.
My turn.
I don't know, I guess we do this just to get more,
Bad.
We're counting on you.
We are at
shit.
one with the battle.
That was a waste.
Now!
Gale slash. Shadow eye.
Yeah, we didn't focus on that guy after all.
Just like that. Done bad. Awesome.
Oh, damn. Oh, we got more affinity coins, presumably from leveling? Yeah. Dunman did. This does not seem to be working out. Hold on. How do we get this? Rare materials, where's a look at the forest? Can be traded for in Frontier Village, Magna Forest, and briefly in Alchemath. Okay, so maybe I should do that instead. Hold on. Apparently this is very situational though. Hold on. Where do I go here? What time is it now? It's like 4, right? Yeah, in the game. If we turn back time a little bit. What if we try to make a little temporal manipulation here? Oh, look at that, there's a really weird twisty rainbow. I wonder if that could mean anything. Hold on. Check my quests one more time. Specifically the ones in the village. Apparently I have not completed this. What is behind the strange voice? Apparently it might be time to return to the Noppen village again. Forest Frontier Village, not Forest Village. I don't know. Entry, Noppen Tower, Secret Altar, Pollen Rocks, Sea for Evidence, Contemplation, Ender Bridge. Let's go to Ender Bridge. You know, it'd probably be faster to do this. To not teleport there, but to go to the enter the village first. Who cares? It'll make a very minute amount of difference. One that I would only care about if I were like a speedrunner, which is to say I do not care about at all. Underground store. Hold on. What does this guy have to say? It's useless. Cold in here. Make Taddy's throat bad. Can't sing his favorite song, well. Unhoed camouflage. Can use it to make a warm blanket to sleep soundly. Well, I guess we have that. Apparently we needed to bring 3 though, not 1. The counter is to be believed. It's off to just like they. Well. Holding the hold camouflage makes Teddy feel rested. Well, this is not helping me right now. Teddy's voice is back to normal. It's not convenient. And that'll be taking care of that. Turn to PPK, alright. Where is PPK? Let's see. So where the fuck do you want to install or update iTunes right now? Apple updates. I think I'm gonna stop that right now. And do that later, alright. Let's move time back, like always. And talk to this guy. Come home, friends, get rid of ghosts for a BBQ. Sleep really well now. It's not great. Sound sleep make BBQ big and strong, really. Wasn't a ghost singing, it was a lullaby. Oh. And a panther top. Free. And another quest from this guy. Let's find out more. It's the Noppen Sage. He lives by the waterfall. If you ask Noppen Sage to grant your wish, well, friends should bring him food offering. let's see. We got soft sea cucumber. And apparently more. Damn it. Well, let's see. What else do we need? More benign crickets. Maybe lots of juicy laya fish from Chlorlias. Benign crickets. Damn, let's see. Shall I do this? Let me take a look out here and see if... Oh, let's see. There's an open tower, yes. Oh, I fall off and hopefully not die. Along with the rest of my comrades here. And try to get on the tree, alright. And search for apparently another quest that I wasn't necessarily looking for. Turns to become warrior, but it's really tough. It's best to eat tangy food when tired from training. I don't know, do we have 2 pure cherries from the Magna Forest yet? Something tells me we might not have that. Maybe we do, never mind. Tiredness all gone now. Well, that was easy. So what is this? What is here? Okay, you. What do I want to trade with you? Or, benign cricket, perhaps. Apparently we need some of those. We have 0. And we do need, how many? Hold on. Four plus 1 to put in the collectopedia, methinks. What shall I trade to you? I don't know. Lemon cabbage. What do we need? Let's see. We need 6 for 80 for that. I guess venomous lizard. Doesn't mark the... No, it does mark the stuff that we need. Okay, well I guess we're trading the venomous lizard then. Like, perfectly reasonable trade. Trade indeed. Oh, if we can. Okay, there we go. We need a benign cricket. What else? 6 for 80. Anything else that's worth 6 for 80 exactly? Something tells me, oh, there's this. On your rhubarb. Yeah, let's just trade those instead. This does seem quite a bit more reasonable than just running around and being forced to look for that completely randomly in the overworld. At least for the purposes of doing this expeditiously. I'm gonna get 5 of those, I guess. 4 for the quest and 1 to put in the collectopedia, because I'm assuming that that's not on there yet, if I haven't found any of those. I guess the stuff from the quest is already gone. Hold on. Already done for some reason. Why is that? They like somehow already traded in instantly? this quest? Aliens, 100 in open sage. Let's see, we got Urbanine crickets and 3 lots of juicy liofish from Chlorelias at Aerith Sea, so we will have to deal with that eventually. But right now, let me check the Galactopedia here. Magna Forest, let's see. Forest animal, bug of an iron cricket. There you go, category complete. Slow 3. How about this one, bitter QB? I think we need that for a quest too, though. It's a live fish from... Okay, I guess it's time to actually return to the Aerith Sea again. So we can... I don't know, do some killing and do the stuff that... Get some of the stuff we need for this quest and others. Let's go back to the shore where we first go in. And see what monsters I see when I just approach from here. I guess we can kill some Earth Helens because apparently there's some materials that we need from these things. But we still have not fully... I've not fully grinded out. One day I'll finish all my sentences. Need something called a hill, I don't know, coin purse, something like that. Seemed like an odd thing at the time. Seems like an odd thing to me still.
I don't have time for small fry.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
Well, let's... Can you please shoot it so we can do that? Kinda hard for me to...
Okay, let's get going.
A coin purse. I actually somehow call that, right? Is that some kind of hide pouch rather than a purse with actual coins in it? I would imagine that would be... That would be ludicrous.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
And yet somehow not entirely unexpected.
Nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
Where's Charlo? Is she all the way over there? Come on. Where's the enemy?
There's no end to them.
There's no end to them. What are we getting in?
Just what I needed.
Oh, we're fighting like 3 of them at once. It's actually pretty good for us, since probably gonna get more drops from them this way. That's what we're after. Yeah, but...
My rifle's getting hotter.
You never stood a chance. Let's press on.
Let's stay alert.
Jagged tail. Hill and coin purse, had to show that. The quest one for the Alchemod citizen. And jagged tail again. Right, so that's out of the way, I guess. The hill and coin purse. Luca. I don't think we need that. It's kind of like archer hodes and U9 hodes and what have you. Basically any hode that we come across is probably gonna have to die. But you know, let's do this judiciously and try to be efficient at least. Turbulent Balbo. Oh, I heard Helen and Bono Nebula. Need to kill Bono Nebulas too, so let's, I don't know, I guess we're gonna kill the birds too, just so they don't, like, interfere with... Oh shit, this actual unique enemy, I guess, mini-boss. I was not expecting this perfectly inconspicuous bird to be one of these, but... This life's full of surprises. Well, now it's dead. Did that not count? That last attempt at doing the family sync somehow also missed. Or for a chain attack, well, a chain attack is what we shall do, but first we need to actually target the correct enemy, which is this, not this, that thing up there.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice
Hey,
and
look, Mr. Nebula, I'm using the blue Aerith skills. Or not Aerith, Ether skills. is what's supposed to make those things aggro that have that specific icon.
I'm really feeling it.
Shulk, that's good.
I'm using the chain attack.
Monado, lend us your power. Electric Buster.
Now.
Extra monsters, really? Protect the capital. Wait, what? Is that supposed to be the tough one? Bono Nebula 2-2? Okay. I guess that was the task that was technically the harder task first, somehow. That's convenient, yet unexpected. What do we need? A 9 hold? Well, hey, here's one of the other hold types we need to kill, so... Let's see, there's a bunch of holds here. I don't know if they're all gonna aggro at once when we pick a fight. One of them. Well, let's use a chain attack and finish this right after we... Okay, we need to kill archer holds too, so...
But don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice.
I have 2 holds, so yeah.
Time for small fry.
This is the last one.
Okay.
Just doing this guy since otherwise it's gonna be... Just use normal attacks, fuck it.
We're counting on you. Here I come.
That'll probably be good enough. Let's do Gale Slash first.
Charlotte, full force.
Bleed and
I'm on
then
it.
we'll go with the actual thing that hurts.
This electric round.
Hit it with a few... Ah shit, we missed the prompt. Not that it matters.
Time.
Maybe some nice garnish. I don't know, I feel like I should be able to make a joke about electric food in that remark, but I feel like I'm a little too brain fried for that right now. There's a bunch of holds here, probably can do the kill holds tasks on this landmass alone.
We can definitely do this. Electric Buster. We win.
But 2 U9 holds, or U9 holds, or Unina holds for all I fucking know.
Backslash.
The names are actually pronounced.
Fire.
Electric. Charlotte, could you teach me how to use a rifle sometime?
There's a Bono, okay. We need to kill apparently one more Buono Nebula. Actually, I don't even know where that thing would spawn. Where those Chlorelei? I think you need to kill these things, don't we? Like, a quest. Oh, I forgot what we need.
Nicely done.
Guess the... I think it's one of the quests in the ancient not the ancient forest, thinking like the Monster Hunter thing. No, the frontier village. The last one that we got, actually.
It's over.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
It was a live fish, and apparently that was the last one that we needed, so let's get one more, clearly.
The enemy's weak.
And we have all the ingredients for honoring them.
Time for
Not one master that apparently exists. Hurry to that child.
Nice and quick.
Yes, let's. That would make me happy.
electric attack. Done bad.
That's the spirit.
Leave this to me.
That takes care of that. What else is over there? Main hold and archer hold. We need to kill archer holds, so... Do we already kill enough main holds to make this
Time for a chain attack.
Yeah.
clear the quest or not? No, apparently that was the last one. I'm gonna finish this guy off though because we're kind of obligated to.
Not bad.
I think we can do it.
I'll put a tail pretty hard crystal and a bunch of other stuff, which I don't know where we got from that very, very random inconspicuous cannon fodder enemy.
All right. Do it.
Yes, I'm very ready for a chain attack.
A pretty good battle.
Hope I can chain attack my
Make a great team.
my growing exhaustion here. Oh boy. I mean, it's already like 8, so I could literally pass out now, and it wouldn't be as big of a deal as already come like 6 hours further than the time at which I passed out yesterday. So that's, I call that progress. I don't know what you call that, but I call that progress. These are all unite hodes. We need archer hodes. I don't know. Where else are we gonna find some? And some of those worms. We're going this way. Maybe, possibly. Unless, of course, we're going this way. And I just love it though when I sleep with my neck craned just a little too far to the left or the right, and then I have a horrible neck ache
The enemy's weak.
when I wake up, or when I accidentally, completely involuntarily end up sleeping at a very mild angle against my arm, and then when I wake up,
Let's keep this up. Let's
the entirety of my arm is sore, and it hurts like a bitch to do anything, and feels pretty awful. I love the human body. It's a perfect collection of inexplicable nonsense. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be working. Maybe if I was drinking coffee that would clearly help, but no. That's what I'm drinking right now. I'm drinking cheap stuff. Multi-chromer, flutes chromer. These are the chromers that we need for, wait. What's that thing all the way up in there? Siconia Echidna, damn it. None of these are things we need, are they? We need to kill some chromer, but I don't think it's, like any of those are it. We need Samadhi chromer, Tusok chromer, and Otto chromer. So nice. One of these is Samadhi chromer, I already forgot. Nope, none of them are. So there's literally no point. Pretty sure that thing up there is not one of the challenge things either, so. So really, what's the point? Oh, hold on. Pretty sure I know where I can find the chromer varieties that I actually am looking for. Though it's in one of the Seal Islands. That one might be this one. I think it's this one. Is the one with the guy guarding the bridge? I think so. Lessa, Rakti, Lexus, Flute, Modessa, Flute, Spalti, Otto. Yeah. It's gonna be different or an interesting exercise. Let's look them off one by one. I'm pretty sure we were doing this before the first time we came around.
We're starting to look like a team.
Let's aim higher, Charlotte.
How do you like that?
Charlotte, that's the spirit.
I think we can do it.
Worldly.
Counter!
Yeah! Ha!
Everyone ready for a chain attack?
Roger.
Small and ready.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Unfortunately though, unless we are actually attacked by the big rectal whatever, I'll actually be popping the chain attack. This guy's completely
Okay.
unreactive.
You'll be gone before you know what hit you.
I'll do chain attack time after this guy. Holy shit.
Let's stay alert.
But we mustn't be
Oh,
careful.
the other guy's actually aggroed. They must really hate him. Where's the other Otto Chromers? The guy in the front? Here's the guy in the front.
Now's perfect for a chain attack. I was born ready.
All the Otto Chromers are dead, but we need like 2 more varieties of Chromer to exterminate still. How about this guy over here? He's a Tusok. I'm pretty sure that's not the other varieties, so let's immediately start taking advantage of that. Well, I could do that, or I could just do that. There you go. One more Chromer variety destroyed. Which one is the one that I need now? Oh, hold on, let me wait for the thing to pop up here. Yeah, some incredible effects. I don't know how much of those I actually inflicted though. Doesn't seem like I inflicted a lot of those. That didn't even come up. It doesn't care when it's completing a quest automatically. Or Lucas likes from our Lucas let's see. Or Lucas grass carrots from our Lucas. Well, I was working towards that, but can't go back there. But while I'm here, the monster quest. Part 1 is somatic chromas. Haven't seen any of those yet, have we? Yes, I know. There's a somatic chroma. Just discreetly sneak past these guys, then, you know.
Nicely done.
Everyone ready for a chain attack?
Cool. Let's do it. Yeah! Worldly.
Well, that's also done. All 3 of the kill chroma side quests are now complete. So that's at least. Why am I climbing up this thing actually? I'm getting distracted. I feel like I'm already in danger of starting to nod off. You know, it hasn't even been an hour and a half yet, has it? Or maybe it's just been. Yeah, it's been just over that. Well, if I can get to like 2 hours, I'll honestly be satisfied for the time being, thanks. But I do want to get as much of this done as I possibly can right now, so let's see. What looks like from your Lucas, let's see, and what are the other things called again? Glow security funds for Lunar Gratis, whatever. Lunar Gratis. Dogosur Luga and Pelargos a kid now. Well, oh dear. Dogosur Luga and Pelargos a kid now, and yeah, it's probably what I'm gonna have to look for now. Where are those actually? Let me make a quick reference call here. Let's see. Okay, apparently I do not remember this at all, but apparently there's also some of the enemies that we're looking for over at Catorl Seal Island. Actually find that. I do remember a unique enemy being out here, but it was definitely not an Orluga. That was it was like one of those echidna things that just swoops in and all of a sudden it's like, hey, surprise mini boss, even though you didn't see me, because people don't normally look up, especially when there's no sound or any indicators of that thing. It's gonna come right out. I need more archer hoods like the regular ones, or there's one of the Orlugas that I need, at least.
Take this! Scream! Shadow Eye! Steel Slash!
Now!
Electric Gutbuster! Yeah! Worldly Slash!
Oh my.
Monado, lend us your power! Nicely done! Backslash! Yeah! Gale Slash!
Now!
Electric Gutbuster!
Chain attack time.
Roger! All
It's
systems
not
go!
too bad.
We can definitely do this! But we
It's
must
apparently though only the first of 2 Dogosur Luga that we needed to kill after accepting the quest. Oh dear. I have no regular archer hoods, which is what I need for the other quest. Only needs Tarifa Hode. Korean and oh my god, hold on, there's like the freaking task force of Bizarrety.
take this! Nicely done! Gale Slash! Electric now!
Oh dear.
Chain attack and finish this!
Oh, we could use a chain attack and finish this, or we could
Fight. Nice job!
slew that guy off one by one, by which I mean just fuck it, going guns blazing and everything will be perfectly fine.
Backslash! Alright, time for it. Okay, here we go!
Here we go.
Gunban! Aha!
Well, there's everything that makes sense in this scenario, and let's do
I'm
that.
on it. Okay, perfect.
We are at one with the battlefield.
Oh.
We did it. This will leave a mark.
Okay, there we go. Okay, that, of course, now that seems that I was next to the other freaking contingent of archers, which
Done back.
isn't allowed to move.
Electric gutbuster. Shadow Eye. Steel strike.
Now!
At last, we move at the same pace.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Shulk.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that's never gonna happen, at least not tonight.
This is the last one.
Worldly smash. Electric gutbuster.
Fire!
I'm not gonna try to fire with this one. One day I will,
Come on, Charlotte. But we mustn't be careless. Piece of cake.
one day I will return to having streams that are not with me becoming a zombie. Take care of the order though. Alchemist Imperial Guard, can kill the Alchemist quest well. Material or Lucas Slacks. Okay, so guess we got something else from the Alchemist quest, so that last one was actually kinda worth it, so there you go. Thanks. Quest, I don't know, serendipity overlapping. I'm gonna say something else because my thoughts are starting to get completely muddled up here. But not right now. I'm more interested in where I'm gonna find archer hodes, because apparently the answer is not here. I figured that if there would be one thing that we can probably locate fairly easily, it would be the archer hodes. Let's see. Let's see, we have a dime a dozen right now, I gotta tell you. Oh boy. And, yeah, I kinda got distracted. Hang on, let me take another drink. Ugh. Try this one more time. Let's go back up to top level and actually try to make it up to the north point here instead of just running off the edge like a moron. I am staring intensely at the stream. Maybe then I will be able to stop nodding off there. How could I possibly screw up now? I guess I can't. So let's see. In all of these, there's Nebulous, there's Unine Hodes. I was just here, wasn't I? This doesn't help. I need archer hodes. What are those? Where do we go down here and go to Hovering Reef 8? Oh, there's Multichromers, Fruits, Melissa, Chromers, and no Hodes. I don't even want that blue shiny that's right in front of me. Or maybe I do. I mean, I probably do just because maybe it's that marble thing that I apparently desperately need, and that's apparently available somewhere in the Earth Seeks. I got one by complete coincidence. Let's start here. Let's, in second thought, let's not start here. Let's start someplace where there's actual, you know, things. Either plant, and let's immediately back out of either plant. Well, there's more of those, and a big Coney kid now, but Apparently, wait, is that an archer horde all the way over there? No, that's a watcher horde. Fuck. What about these guys over here? Korean and Tarifa. Well, if I go all the way back to like the beginning of the stage map, if you will. Buono Nebula. Hey, that's where the Buono Nebula show up, I guess.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
We need to put down a couple of these, other than the Buono Nebulas.
Worldly thanks.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Backslash. All right, I'm feeling it.
Alright.
Okay, guys.
I too am feeling it.
I can really feel the shower right
That's because apparently that's the only Buono Nebula that I've killed so far.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Oh, hey, that's lunar grady or fish. I didn't even realize that. Are they fish? First to assume that they're fish.
Take this.
now. We're working as one.
I don't remember why do we need
I
to
needed.
harvest from them, but
This is the last one. Thunderbolt! Fire!
surely there's a way to
Heal counter!
do something. Oh my god.
Fire!
Apparently we just get there with a ranged attack and hope that they die.
Fire! Now!
See, I can't really get any closer or do any more damage as fucking shook. Or maybe I can, hold on. Apparently that's still not close enough to do anything. Polo has some very rule.
Time now.
Everyone, don't
Very rule. What am I saying?
My rifle's getting hotter.
Probably something to do with the arbitrary nature of like. Apparently I can use this attack in particular in Badlands, but I can't use the normal
Could you teach
there
me
you
how
go.
to use a rifle sometime?
normal auto attack. Glossy Grady Fan, which is the first of two. Well, what about this other one? Rotten meat. Okay, dang it. Could have gotten lucky there and gotten both at once, but I guess not. But yeah, me spouting things that don't actually make sense as a replacement for commentary is another very classic staple of me starting to nod off during streams. But I'm determined to at least get a little bit more of this, get through a little bit more of this. Hey, there's a couple more of those, I think. One of really good. Guess if I can get them to come to me this time. I think they don't either at all. Shit.
Nicely done that. Nail slash. Take this.
What a pain. They're coming. Now we're working as one.
They're coming up in droves.
Unity, Charlotte.
Thunderbolt!
Okay, that was already...
Heal counter! Go!
I can't do anything to this guy right now. You just have to wait around for Charlotte to kill him.
Now!
So I might be able to get some kind of an indirect hit with this, if it recharges. Yeah, apparently this break move has range, but the rest of them don't have any range, except for the ones that are like self-aimed.
Now! My rifle's getting hotter.
So it doesn't really help me out, does it, for killing my enemies?
It's just a matter of time now.
Everyone, don't let your guard down. Stream in.
Right, shall we?
Nice job. I can
Okay.
see this isn't pushing you at all.
But meat, there should be two though. Let's see, this one's better. Also already found a tall sniper, have I? There we go, material quest is now complete. Lossy Grady Fan has been acquired and we just did that, and it's better I realize that my thing where I keep track of what quests are complete is like, I haven't been updating that at all, but you know what, I think I'm fine with that at this point. It's like very little things left that are actually uncategorized. To what enable I still have not done that, I guess. What else? Like 2 2 pieces of marine marble from the Earth Sea. Well, it happens. I don't think I've gotten even 1 piece of that. Or no, I did get 1 piece of that, but then I never got it again. That's what happened. Treehouse. Where are they exactly? I guess we haven't gone forward. Hit the marble. Kill those things. Collect roses from the marsh, which is not even this area. And kill Pelargos, Kidno, and Lightspeed sounded, but we do not talk about that. So we're almost through this. I gotta take the manual. I just gotta take the manual way up to the elevator, teleporter thing, transporter. Transmut beam for all we care. And look, it's another obscure reference that no one's going to get, because I like making those references specifically because no one gets them. And so the probability that people will be spouting context appropriate memes whenever I say that is incredibly low. Or even acknowledging it as a reference. And the fact that I can effectively ignore that completely is something I'm not opposed to. Right, let's see. One of these leads to a place with Archer Hodes, I think. The other one leads to probably certain death. You might have just chosen certain death. Here in Shadow Cliffs. Let's try the other node here, if I can, which guess I can. Oh yes. As I can. I just remembered which node did what, and there was like boxed in on the other side of that. For some reason. Probably because of my like I said, my brain conjuring up elements that aren't actually present in the game. Which is a sure... wait a minute. I swear I can... I have a totally working sense of direction here. Okay, so instead of going top left, let's go right across for bottom right. Alive. And if I do remember, yeah, there should be like at least a couple larger holes in this landmass here. If we can kill this little dude without aggroing the horde.
Good job, everyone. I can see this
4 out of 6
Let's stay alert.
things killed. I still don't know where else to find a Buono Nebula. Did I just go in a circle? I'm kind of a little incapable of telling anymore. That's what my own horrible lack of self-control and lifestyle choices have done for me. So I'm completely unable to see something well or make a judgment.
Thanks. Sharp as a nail, Paul.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm kind of surprised that none of the... Oh, hold on.
This is the last one.
I almost said something that doesn't make sense again.
Schultz. Fantastic.
Everyone, let's go!
Okay. Pretty sure we're not after any materials right now, though we're after specific monsters to kill. Don't know where the Buono Nebula is. So there's two mystery monsters, I guess. Buona Nebula, which I've only seen one of during this whole thing, right at the beginning of the area. What's this? Is this from Southworld? No, this is from Frontier Village. We don't need this, clearly. Let's see. There you go, Buona Nebula. This one is get Marvel. This one up here is get 6 Archer Hodes for some reason. Collect Ether Roses and Pelargos Echidna. Okay, so I guess we can just painstakingly come back here to get more crows to appear, but I don't even know if we've seen Pelargos Echidna yet. Let's see if we can get a consensus on that. Where's this thing? Hold on, let me check the map again. The map of this area, if you don't mind. I go to Catorlius. Isn't it? Is that thing that I fought earlier, the echidna-looking thing? Is that actually the mini-boss that I have pending now because of this? I don't know what this is.
We move at the same pace.
Have you just noticed?
There's no end to them. Electric dust.
I don't know which specific concept I was referring to when I said I used the term this, though, to make it implicit. What it might have to do with the fact that it's considered interchangeable from languages. We're up and home.
I feel my power returning to me. Yeah, go for it.
So you can't just press B and back out of that. You need to actually go back to the center for that.
I could really do with a shower right now.
Oh, damn it. This button, please. Uzi wild meat. Alright. Is this the business? I was gonna say, oh dear. Who are you? Cumulus? No, I'm pretty sure we fought that thing and that's not what we're after right now. Hello. Trying to... Oh, yeah, do actually initiate this fight, if you would.
This is the Monano's power.
Now!
Electric dust.
I owe you.
Worldly slash. Time is up. Prepare for a chain attack. Cool. Let's do it. Stay calm. Stay focused. Amateurish. Dunban.
Hey, well, hold on. Initiated a chain attack, but then didn't actually initiate the chain attack, I guess. This thing can't even be broken, though, that's the thing. Shouldn't have even bothered to do that, however, whatever.
Charlotte, full force.
Well, you know what to do. Just try
My
and
rifle's getting hotter.
go for as big damage as possible, which is
Got it.
maybe just a little bit of a tall order, but
It's not over yet.
we're getting a pretty good chain here.
Worldly slash.
Oh shit.
Cannot escape.
My turn.
Apparently you cannot escape. Utility heal HP. Let's do this, I guess. Even though that's not even. Holy fuck. Right, I guess we're not finished yet. Just unleash our entire thing. That was like 2 complete rounds and then 1 more turn. That was unexpected.
We move at the same pace. Yeah, Dunban. Electric gutbuster.
Starting to look like a team.
Okay, here we go. Damn it. Every single time. Like, sometimes I get that right when it's like at the start about it, but then as I actually try to use it for the affinity stuff, it doesn't work at all.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Okay, well that's cool and all, but that's still not the Pelargos Echidna that I apparently need to run into. That was some cumulo or whatever it was. 1 second. Still here. Maybe I need to... Maybe the thing I'm looking for is actually not even a unique boss thingy, but it's just a normal echidna type thing, and I just suck at making a judgment call there. Let's see. Don't know, though. I don't see any normal echidnas around. And apparently there's only 2 enemies within view here. Can we just sneak past you? It's apparently these guys are supposed to aggro on sight, but they didn't do anything. Alright. I shouldn't complain there, but I'm pretty sure it will make a difference at this point either way. Pretty sure we did this once already, and I guess we're gonna do it again. There's a pillar. Okay, I guess we actually found the thing that we were after. Other serenity. I don't know. What's the adverb for make it serendipitous?
Thanks.
Protect our own selves from enemy's kits, I guess. Skill is, well, there's a chain attack even though that big thing's already dead. Right when it dies, he says that. But that's another monster dead.
Our time is now. We can definitely do this. Electric Dustbuster.
Fire!
I feel my power returning to me. Yeah, Dunbar, go for it.
Now!
Just like that. Dunbar. Just what I needed.
My rifle's getting
How long has this Torifhowd been holding out here? I kind of lost sight of him. Along with literally everything else.
Just one more left. Final push. We've almost got him. Piece of cake.
Just sit there while you guys do all the work, for the most part. Oh, I did it. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. For some reason, once you clear the roof, then 2 of these guys come in out of nowhere and you die to them. But I guess I somehow changed it because they only appear after you kill the other guy. That I'm positive was up there, and it's not just probably a scene from a dream that I'm periodically hallucinating right now. Oh dear. Let's see. Hope the stream doesn't get too inconvenient. So why is the video capture source active? I don't have anything like that being output right now. Customers. It's not what we need. We need needed. There's a collection quest. Now it's a monster hunting quest, which is this one. Part 2 maybe, or part 3. That was a kid now. Alright, so. It's nearly done. You need to kill the big horse, which I doubt I'll be able to do get all the grass skirts, which involves me getting involved in the other timeline. I don't know how many archer hodes we've defeated so far, but apparently it's enough. Is that like the only landmass where the archer hodes show up? I go to here, you know, the entrance to Welcomoth, the actual entrance. Instead of going in, instead go to one of the neighboring landmasses and see what we got. Bolgan and Nebula. That might be a little much for us, I think. Just a little bit of a thought. come from there, I do not remember anymore. Having lapses in consciousness and apparently do not operate that great. Alright, let's go north, hovering reef 1. I guess that's where we need to go. Or where I want to go. So how these Archer? Okay, there's an Archer hold here, so I guess maybe we can teleport back and forth between the other reef and this reef. That's certainly an option. We ought to need.
Always the hero, eh, Dunban?
Well, that takes care of that at least. Or archers.
This is the last one. Victory for teamwork.
I think I had a series of thoughts strung together in my head that I wanted to vocalize, but they're already lost to the ether, so... Okay, hold on. One of these should be like quest updated, I think. I think that shows up in the middle of the battle, does it? Well, apparently that wasn't quest updated, or it didn't look like that was completed either. Speed solid and this one. Roses. Hold on. Did I already complete the Archer Hold one? Didn't like. Is that for one of the ones down here? Wasn't. It couldn't have been Monster Quest ones because I'm pretty sure I would remember that. It's return to Galdo. Who's Galdo? Damn it. Let's find out together, shall we? Guard. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I guess we're going back to the other platform regardless of what happens now, because that's currently the only place we can see the weakest form of nebula that dwells in this area. Apparently the only place for the weak sauce nebula that is the one we actually mandatorily need to kill for the other quest instead of the sub quest. Is rumored to dwell, unless it gets killed by I don't know, oversell stuff. Just like... no, there's no way to enunciate. I should all the stuff back. Somebody tells me I didn't go quite according to plan though. Okay, just in case, 'cause I'm just really starting to lose my motor skills here. Slowly yet steadily. Bono Nebula, blah blah blah. Sure. I'm sure. Well, apparently there's supposed to be one here at level 30 something. Here I only see the birds. I'm afraid I've done a pretty thorough sweep of this beach, and I don't necessarily see any reason why anyone would say that, well, other than the one that I killed earlier, that is, can't see any real justification between the apparent suspicion that is where the what? No. This is where something will occur. That thing that we're trying to kill, whose name I completely forgot. And not something else that I was probably going to say and stop myself. Exists. Time to die, I guess. Or not. Oh shit, hold on. Looked for it in Latile Shore. Looked for it. Oh, we didn't look for it anywhere else. I don't think that it's actually listed here. During the day or night switch. Oh, hold on. Maybe I need to make it daytime. That might help. Apparently, they only come out during the day or night with shooting stars. Let's just immediately go back. For some reason, they're partial to that, but the other ones, which are the Bono Nebulas, are the ones that don't care and are out constantly. See, if you have a little bit of time to go out, why would you just use that exposing yourself to the sun? I say to everyone who wants to go to the beach for vacation. You know, speaking of that, I wonder how many people are still partaking in that and how many are just like, well, July's over. I still don't see any nebulas though, I gotta tell you. We should just go look in the alternative place. Hold on. Okay, there. Purpose if I spawn in here and then immediately turn around and... well, not even turn around, just walk forward and see what lies beyond this point. Well, I see, and why is this multi-tiered? Oh, there's actual people here. It's from that puzzle where the two kings are now. I need to go downstairs. I probably need to go downstairs. Honestly, do not remember how this works. If you warp into the middle. Hold on, I'm really not having focus here. Am I insane, or I might be insane? Ooh. That didn't quite work. How did you guys get hurt? It's just water down here. Okay, so apparently I can't just go to Harboring Reef 5. Like, how? We'll try a different route. Just go here, go east. Just go over there immediately and follow this simple strategy. And get to some other secluded area just because the one enemy that I'm trying to find in, like, the starting area just doesn't want to appear. Spawn on nebula. That's probably the only type of nebula there is in this area. Why is a forest so bad for some reason? One day I'll be able to keep my eyes open. Boy, do stuff, okay. Go right, go right. Note self and go right. itself for a group of small juvenile enemies appears. Say platitude such as kill them before the stronger stuff shows up. I'm thinking of Monster Hunter World for some reason, even though that statement doesn't really apply, because I was thinking of one of the monsters specifically from that, even though there is no weaker version of it. That's the potential to appear. Okay. Hello. Okay. Nice. Fight. Well, what? Sliding reef. Floating. Flighting. Sliding. What are we on right now? Where's Sovereign Reef 5? It's down there. Okay. Am I not here yet, or am I in the correct? No, I'm not here yet. Alright, come on. Just remain centered, breathe, focus. I need to come up with something to at least let me find this one nebula thing. It's literally my quest right now. Remain sufficiently sharp that I can at least move myself from one point of the map to the other, like an even map, or a fight or anything like that. Okay, could this be what I've been after the whole time? Why does it look exactly like the others in this?
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
Okay, let's sort this out nice and quickly.
I don't have time for small fry.
Hello.
Okay.
Go!
I feel my power returning.
The next one will hurt even more.
Chala, great attack.
I think we can do it.
Against the odds. Yeah! We choose to fight. Blossom dance.
Now!
Deal slash. Victory is ours.
That's
Keep on
handy.
going like this, guys.
Or at least for this one, it literally doesn't matter what rewards you get, because it's just killing the enemy type. Let's see. So which of these quests now are like complete what they need to be turned in? Not that one. Turn to Galdo. Who is that guy? Back pain. What about the other one? The one that, you know, that we just did about protect the capital. That one's just done. Turn to Lacroix. I think I know where to find that guy at least. I don't know about the other guy though. Archer Hoods and return to Galdo on this one's the Broses, right? Righto then, let's see. Do we want to go here or do we want to go to... Oh my gosh. Come on, just a little longer. Can I hit the 3-hour mark? That's my challenge right now. Let's see this. I know there's one guy in here. That's the guy who gave us the extra Nebula quest that we need to talk to for the regular Nebula quest. And he's right there apparently. He has not moved. Simply indefatigable, which seems like a double negative, but no, I'm pretty sure that's actually written. Successfully stopped the surge in monster population. Go and tell Murlays. According to your efforts, Alchemalt is safe. What did he really do though? Like, how much effort did he put in up until now? And apparently if we, you know, advance time a little bit, we can actually meet the others. people who are here, one of which will be the guy that we needed to talk to for some stuff, carrying out the mission in our place. We're taking care of the mission for us. He finally understood how much trouble he's been causing. He even acknowledged he had been putting himself too hard, so thanks to you fine people. Is that the only thing we needed to talk to him for, though? I'm not even sure. Thought I saw 2 quests that we needed to turn in with him, but I guess that might have been a misconception on my part.
Yes?
Alright, hold on. We need to go back to one of the other kids, didn't we? That's actually to the... Damn. To the first guy we talked to here. This... Damn. Collectivism, we can't do that yet. This one. Return to Merlace. Where is Merlace? Let's find out. He's around until 6 p.m. And he is... early outside the palace itself. And not particularly that far from it either. To go this way, I think. Yeah. I need to focus on what I can recover. Really, that clunky Triforce thing could be... I'll just go back here. 11 will do, I'm sure. Maybe manipulating time so that this guy shows up out of nowhere. Just really impress the Cruff. He'd give me training. Isn't it nice? We have 2 instructors that won't conflict at all, I'm sure. Unbeatable 3. So what proceeds from here? Let's see. Apparently Shulk is nearly level 49 and he's just getting levels left and right just from doing these side quests. Ugh. Grass cuts. I don't know. The next thing would be either doing the trading sequence with the Nopon or... Not much confusing to me, and there don't seem to be any more anymore. There don't seem to be any more I don't know, quests. You can... Fuck, I get the feeling I was trying to express something along those lines, but I have no idea what. God. How long will I be able to go before I see something that doesn't make sense and that I regret? The forest. So now the next thing that I would want to do in this scenario, I'm pretty sure if I wanted to grind out, which I kind of do, would be to trade for the collectibles that I need. And also, wouldn't you know it, we were just at hovering reef 5. Unfortunately, I don't believe we were able to fulfill this challenge. Turn to Jarek. Oh hey, we have another one that's like just waiting to be turned in. Who's Jarek and where is he? He is in the Earth Sea turn because this is an Earth Sea quest. I guess that would explain it. What is challenge again? Fabricas and Jerome? Yeah, well that's an Earth Sea challenge, which is not timed, therefore it gets bottom of the barrel priority from me right now. Yeah, we can't find that guy in here. Ugh. Okay. At this point I realized that I'm not quite giving myself another go. Or Louis grass skirts. That speed sunny. Is there anything at all I can do here, or should I actually straight up go back to the forest and do that? Continue with that. I think we're gonna go back to the foot. Well, hold on. How can we get more marine marble other than just getting it randomly as a pickup in the Earth Sea? I can trade with Dedaba, Shalin, Lecroft with 4 affinity. Do we have 4 affinity with Lecroft? Ruvidian with 5 affinity. Let's take a look at the affinity chart, shall we? Actually, do we get like multiple stars for individual affinity? Or is that based on the region? Because we have gotten 2, 3 stars in Upper Bionis. Hello. What about this Dedaba guy? They're apparently... Isn't the Dedaba the guy that was... Oh yeah, we can't do it because he was the one who was arrested. Wasn't he? Is he even on the affinity chart anymore? Maybe not. How about this other guy that apparently trades in that? He's apparently in Earthsea. Lighthouse... Apparently, let me see. Let me check my map of Earthsea real quick. Have I been to the Surath Lighthouse? Apparently I have been to the Surath Lighthouse, okay. I thought that was like over at the prison island, but apparently not. This is also the place that I just warped into a while ago and then completely blanked on how to get down from. I think it is. Okay. So apparently all day in here. But since I'm here, I might as well look for the other man. Hey there you are. I actually talked to her a while ago. I trade, no problem, sure. We'll trade with for the marine marble. That's apparently worth quite a bit. But hopefully we'll be able to. Apparently she'll only trade in these. Okay, the value is 14 something. 14400. So let's trade her the most value item that I have, I guess this. There you go. Magically I got marine marble. Now how do I turn that in? Or advance this? Lisunia. Who is Lisunia? How do I find that person? Hyantian, Imperial Lodge, and Alchemoth. 6 to 6 at night. Okay. Southwest of the Imperial Lodge. Let's go there immediately. And pretend that we're doing it at the correct time of day. Oh man. Which is 6 to 6, so a little bit later than we're at right now. Let's go with this. Northwest, we were told. No point in going on unless there is someone around, that is. Which maybe there is, but maybe there isn't, and maybe I need to hold back. Maybe there is something different. Maybe, I wish, okay, she's actually a little bit further north, but I guess she's coming this way. I do non-high-end TNC. Oh, wait, she's the one who was like the straw racist person, I guess. So let's do this. Wow, I hate all people that aren't my race for no apparent reason. I mean, that is really stupid, but you people travel together despite being of different races. Frankly, I cannot understand it. How do you hang out with these, what's a term that won't get me banned? These mudbloods. I'll grace you with a small amount of my time. I'll tell you why I can't stand the other races of Bionis. It all started with something quite trivial, to be honest. Halfway to Vidian broke my head doing decorations, really. Bionis itself spoke to me. Only those of pure high-anti blood are worthy. Bionis seemed to create us high-anti first. Those savage homes are quite simply a joke, so you're saying that the high-anti are the elder things. Vidian's blood is tainted by those savages. Well, see how jealous of my beautiful entrance and decorations. Claim us a stone and smash them out of spite, really. Green marble is even nicer than my old decorations, I suppose. I suppose I'm just gonna turn all that stuff around. Assuming that she wasn't like this in the first place, it sounds like it changed very suddenly, and now it's gonna change back just as suddenly. Okay, so what do I have to go talk to the other person again that I guess gave me the quest in the first place? Return to Ariel, okay, never mind. Ariel's daughter. Okay, well, where is Ariel? She's down in the base level. Gotta change this back though. And I gotta go this way. Right after I get this blue shiny, of course. Apparently there is a use for that, and that's literally just trading it back and forth with people who make it a bit more convenient than just having to wander around an area and hope and blind luck just so you can get multiple copies of same item. I'm a little concerned though with okay. All of a sudden she's there. I recall her having bad dreams one night. I think it was the very day that she changed. Yeah, well. As we got to the bottom of this now, everything's immediately solved. I won't talk to Lasunia, she cannot be allowed to think like that in this day and age. How dare she? It is the current fucking year. I mean, I say that as if... Well, I can feel the power, but yeah. What I was trying to say there is... I say that as if that actually, you know, made a difference in... this very anvil-y thing, but I guess it makes sense. Can't really fault it for saying that. But yeah, I guess that's that signifies the end of the quest. Building bridges is what it was called, and now that is complete. Going out to play. What do we need for that? Is that the one where we need drops from the the other area? Kill the lightspeed horse, living grass skirts. I think that's everything, so yeah. Right, at least they seem to be able to... be having a bit of an ability to, at the very least, get out of my nodding off stage and become a little bit more alert, so I guess I've crossed my drowsiness nadir for the time being. Friends found walnut grapes. Oh, what? Bitterness will dull sickly sweetness. Really? Okay. I don't know if we did that right. I thought there was a quest here that we needed an either or ingredient for here. Was it sweet seduction? Okay, well, never mind. I say never mind, even though I... Hold on. I'm paranoid about this now that I screw this up. Sweet seduction, ingredients for a brew, 2 roots are proposed. No, I think I did screw up. Or grab 2 bitter kiwis, and I had one, but I didn't. Does it make a difference? Hold on. Apparently it does make a difference, but apparently not for me too much, so... Hello, whatever we're doing. We did this already, so I guess I'm just gonna accept my fate. I wasn't even looking for that guy, though. I was looking for... I think another character that shows up here. I'm guessing before it turns... before night falls, though. Here we go. But I wanted the stuff for the Nopon Sage, which is the whole reason I came back here to begin with. Prepare offering right now, okay. Well, we did it. Take offering to where the Nopon Sage lives. Want grown-ups to go see yourselves at Nopon Sage exist. Okay. Rainbow over Nakana Waterfall, well, we went there already, but I guess that was not enough. We need to, yeah. We need to do this first, I guess. Want to be able to beat our kiwi for the first time ever? Well, we have one of those. Could have used it for a quest, but apparently we didn't manage. Migaga. Oh, there you go. Smell come from Kafka's drink made with walnut grapes. Just nasty drink with terrible sickly taste. Well, I'll lean up and without class drink it. At least now I know what was causing the smell. So everything's just fine. Sweet fruit drink at the altar, disgusting. Why he used such bad ingredients? Of course, I guess that doesn't... whatever this ends up with. Rocky marriage, yeah, it doesn't affect me. So that was totally the best possible outcome. What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're gonna go see the sage. That's the actual reason I came back here to begin with, so... Magna Forest, let's go to the Divine place, okay. See if we can't get lucky there. Timing must be just right. It's probably not even the correct time for this. It should be like between 1 and 3 and... Hey, look, the wacky rainbow was there, I thought. It's like 1, 2, 3... Well, it's gonna be 3 in like a few minutes, so I guess it's not... Yeah, it's too late. What's this? Hold on. Why do I have 3 tabs of this open now? Ugh. Okay, yeah, this guy. Let's move time back a little bit. Is rainbow visible now in the Magna Falls? It looks like yes, yeah, the wonky rainbow is there. Is this not the Divine Sanctuary? Because this is apparently the Divine Sanctuary. And yet I see nobody around here. I don't know, do we have to go down there? That little outcropping of land that's in front of the river. Or do we need to go someplace else entirely? Because now it looks like there's monsters down here. Big brogs and kind of weak sauce though, in spite of their ridiculous size.
We're the best.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
And apparently the other nearby enemies didn't even acknowledge that, even though a giant frog just died. And there's another one right here, but I think we're just gonna leave it at one dead. Does this work? Hold on, I'm gonna skip back up here again, and yet... Guess I better read the quest description again. No, not this. Damn it, I just picked the wrong thing again. An open sage. Make the offering when you can see the rainbow of great magna falls while I'm trying. Well, I can see the rainbow of great magna falls here, but I guess they don't mean here. In the freaking Pride Rock outcropping. Evidently. Oh hey, never mind, there's the red thing, but... We're still just gonna get there before the next 5 in-game minutes pass. Something tells me that's a no. No. I have to change scroll time back a little bit. Let's make it 12. I think that's the very back end of the potential period in which this thing can work. And there's something, alright. Should we kill these things? Or where do we just make the offering? Looks like there's a rainbow, even though I didn't even check it after turning back the thing, but hey, there he is. Is my approval and be granted my treasure? Well, we're here for someone else. PPK wishes to stomach that which he can't, the bitter Kiwi. Understanding his thinking is not. Boy. Colleen pie, I guess. That was easy. Anyway, I didn't actually come here for the quests for once. I actually came here to trade. Let's see. Serpent Biter. Nuphole Armor. Ages up 4 and Shoral Mushroom. I don't think that's what we're after though. We came here looking for something else. Namely... the Orlua Grass Skirt. So we need to overtrade though. Somehow. I wonder if we get a, I don't know, something that we'll actually use. 13. Or no. I guess we get this literally just because it's the cheapest thing. What's the actual value of this? It's 8640 according to this. So yeah, it's like 15,000. Like this. Still Halloween. Let's try that. That's not fair on you. So I'll give you this little treasure too. There. Wow, we need to do that 4 more times because we don't have any ordinary grass scripts yet. Oh, this way is faster. That's literally why I did all this, so let's just keep doing that. Let's see what else we have that's worth that much. Art peach. Yeah, sure. Alright, just a couple more. Alright, I need to dismiss that one dialogue thing too. I need to press buttons to play the game. Sometimes I forget myself. Okay. Come on, just one more. I can put this quest behind me forever. And I guess I'll also conclude this quest for one. 17. Well, because I'm getting more than the way of this. There we go. Where did the Alchemath Residence quest? So there we go. Material quest and Alchemath is now complete. Don't really want to farm this right now, to be honest with you. Let's go to the after the Napan village and conclude this little quest that led us to meet the sage in the first place too, I guess. Should be able to. Hey, guess what we did? Trading bitter kiwi and this time with delicious. These do exist. Well, now we can eat his least favorite food. So, that's clearly what you would use an arbitrary wish power for. Oh well, so what else is left of the things that I have? Arts and skill trees, quests and other information. Blech. Kill the horse, which I still don't want to do. Nothing else that requires me to get an arbitrary amount of this material, isn't it? Yep. Either roses. Well, since this is like the last one of these type that I have, see if I can actually gather this the normal way first, and if not, then I'll just trade that. We have 3 stars for colony 6. Hold on, because I might. If I can do the colony 6 things, if I don't. I do not have 3 stars for colony 6. We'll go that. I was a big chemist. Let's see. Following indications for either rose. Let's go to Satorl Marsh and try to gather this, I guess. I got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots that are recommended in the wiki. Let's see. Let's go north of Saldania Waterfall. Where is Saldania Waterfall? There it is. Let's go to Nobben Merchant Camp and go from there. Just by the passage that leads to a dead end. Get a handy dandy wool rock too. I remember when we were looking for those and I didn't even consider trading for that. Trading might not even be an option for these ether roses for me at this point, just because I don't have high enough affinity with the Colony 6 stuff, but I don't know. Let's just go directly over there and grab every blue shiny that we can possibly detect on the way. Increase my chances, I'm sure. Rumble parts. That be like the part that's my controller that I replaced. Well, probably not. Because it's not related to Rumble, I don't think. I think I'm just looking for an excuse to offhandedly mention that I recently replaced drifting Joy-Con stick that I have. Hey, I found an ether rose. I can get on this other rock, maybe I can find another one, or I can find 11 stone too, that's also an option. Well, there's a bunch of stuff back here, I wonder if there's gonna be another one. Here, but no, apparently it's just completely different stuff. North of Saldana waterfall, just by the passage at least to a dead end. I guess that's it. We got one, we need 2 more, and I got like 6 more places to look according to the thing, so hope we'll get lucky with this. So we'll grab this stuff up here. In the meantime though, blue gear shard, another blue gear shard, and rumble parts. I see another blue shiny there. Okay, what's the next one? Just will read this while I log my way here. West to the statue summit on the lowest level near the statue. Oh, found another one already. Okay. This might work out. Statue summit, hold on. Still can't go there, can we? Into parsnip, on the lowest level near the statue. What does that mean? So we're just gonna descend here. So when they say lower level, or lowest level, they mean lowest level. Like, go all the way down. Just take the plunge, and there's a red thing there. I should probably collect that, because I'm probably gonna need that for a quest. I don't know, are there like blue shiny items that can spawn down here? Or maybe I should look not in the water, but in the part of it that I can actually, well, I can actually walk here, I guess. Let's take a look around, I guess, because even if I don't find it, I do want to kind of climb back up. Because I saw that red shiny when I was falling down in the statue, and I wanna see if I can get that right now. No, is it actually possible for me to warp all the way up to the top of the elevator right now, or is that not actually ever going to be possible in the game? That's what I would like to know too. There's nothing under the stairs. Talk about a wasted opportunity. If I get on here, then it just says sealed. I'm pretty sure I tried examining this thing with what's her face, Melia, and it didn't do anything, so just kind of forced to assume that that's not gonna work, so let's go up to Statue Summit. Let's try this again. Let's go west. And let's fall very wantonly. And go near the statue itself. There's a shiny, a red shiny, which denotes clearly important stuff. Good job. Somewhere down there. I think it's on the other side of this thing though, so... Oh boy. Actually gonna be a little bit difficult, isn't it, to actually get to that without breaking my face. I think I am gonna have to go left from a little farther. Just sort of trying to find a way to fall here without... Because I need to get to that ledge and hope that I don't fall, fall and die. Which I guess I did, never mind. I thought that was going to be more difficult. But I did get a statue fragment. I still don't know what it's for, but I have to assume that it's... we're going to get some use out of that. Got 4 blue shinies here, and... are they all Pauper's Cups? No, there's also blue turnip and... Mist tree. Guess that's it though. Basically examined the entire west edge of these oral statues and didn't find another either rose, so let's go to the next item on this reference thing. Log bridge near the poison swamp guarded by Ignis. Log bridge near the poison swamp. I think it's up there. Guess we're gonna go silent obelisk and make our way over there very nonchalantly. Except Saturn Robil. Oh god. Well, at least it doesn't aggro on sight. Much like the Grove Quadwing. Or the Green Ferris. At least they know that probably not gonna be out to fuck with them, considering the huge level difference. The relief. Okay, is this the log bridge? I'm guessing that it is. There do appear to be Ignis on it. This is a Pauper's Cup though, this is not what I'm after. Shit. Let me get whatever this is and then we'll try the next item. Or Daisy. Oh, there's something else over there. I guess we'll try everything. Humming cat. Let's see here. Top of the waterfall in the basin cave. He's going back to the Sorrel statues again. Actually going back there, please. Pretty sure this would be the fastest way to get back over there. What else? Hill at the northwest of the XL Fortress. South of the Crown Tree and the bridge southeast of the Place of Judgment are the other spawn places, apparently. Let's see, Dolphin Basin Cave is apparently top of the waterfall. See if we can't get both of the things in here. I still have no idea what this thing is about, I don't think. Despite top of the waterfall, I mean here. Is this what I'm looking for? No, that's a mystery. Damn it. That's one of the enemies called Torta, isn't it? That I already explained why that's funny to me multiple times, so I don't think I will do it this time. That is indeed a Torta, okay. Hill to the northwest of the Exile Fortress, which is up here. So going down to Silent Obelisk again, I suppose. If I check all of these places and I still don't find it, I guess I'm gonna try to find a place to trade for it, by which I mean I'm going back to Colony 6 and take a bunch of grindy stuff there, I guess. Baron Moor, Silent Obelisk. This place that I just took 2 steps away from. How do we get to the Silent Exile Hill? Just climb it this way. What are these? Veteran, Yosel, and Green Furs. And there's a bunch of Igna here. I don't know if... yeah, apparently there's some stuff back there. Poison Sword, okay, we found it. Ether Rose. No, presumably we can go back in. Oh shit. Well damn, it actually kind of surprised me, but I guess we're gonna be fighting these things along with Tumultuous Felix. See if we can actually get Tumultuous Felix first.
I owe you.
We go from one of the most fucking peaceful exploration musics in the game to, you know, this song. Guess we hadn't killed that thing yet, because we got the affinity coin. Oh, for fuck's sake. Still completely unable to land that thing, apparently. Right, that.
Let's stay alert.
Well, that takes care of that. In a stone pot, Gauntlet Templar's Blade and Defender. Oh, there you go. One more unique monster down, I suppose. And might as well check the rest of these. South of the Crown Tree, which is just 2 more. Where's the Crown Tree? Is it like its own thing? There it is, I can see it here. South of the Crown Tree, it says, so... It's up here. If we can get 1 more Ether Rose, I will probably be satisfied. It's a Venom Platypus, and that's Blue Turnip. Neither of those has an Ether Rose. I am not satisfied. So, the last one is the bridge southeast of the Blaze of Judgment. Oh boy. The bridge southeast of the Blaze of Judgment. We already went there, didn't we? When we were doing that other quest where it's like, hey, rescue the idiot who went exploring here and didn't know it's the legions of overleveled monsters that apparently prowl the area. This place is indeed still being guarded by enemies that are way too high level for me right now, so... Sure have to be judicious about this. Let's check the bridges real quick and hope that this guy doesn't suddenly turn around. That would be obnoxious, you see. I don't think I'll be exploring these ruins until, you know, considerably later on when I'm presumably at least somewhat safe to fight those guys. I hope this guy doesn't turn around suddenly either. This tree, let's see. Is there anything else, any other blue shinies here that I'm missing? Where's the place of judgment? There's nothing nearby whatsoever, apparently. Well, there is something over there, but... Okay, well, never mind, this guy has turned around, so I don't think I'm gonna be crossing that bridge again anytime soon. So maybe I could, like, sneak around behind him. Pretty sure I saw at least one more blue shiny over there. On the very, very remote off chance that it's what I'm after, I guess I will go and collect it. Don't dice. Well, no, it's not. This is the only blue shiny that's hidden in this remote nook. Apparently not. There's also this, which is a blue gear shard. Well, apparently either roses are just very, very fickle indeed. So let's view the quest. We got the ether roses from the swamp. Apparently we need to go back to Baroba. Something I'm of a mascot. Oh. Okay. Let's search for him at the main entrance of Alcaboth between 6 and 18, which ostensibly include right now, I think. Unless it doesn't. Nah. Apparently not quite. You know. A few hours forward though, and let's see. Apparently he's right there. In spring stinky thing. Oh. Smell worse than imagine. That's perfect. What does that mean for me, though? Better way to get him to enjoy the outdoors. Well, right. Guess we gotta find out what that was about. Run outside like a good nubbin. Well, let's take it. See Baraba's happy face again, all thanks to you. That counts as another miserable quest cleared, so I'd like to count it as a win. Is that like all the quests cleared that are the missable Alcamoth ones? Nope, there's challenge 4, which is kill the horse, but still holding off on that. So, given that I don't think I necessarily want to do any plot stuff, I'll probably just leave that for whenever I play this game next. I'm finally done with all the stupid side quests that I can actually... that I care to do at this moment, and that it's possible for me to do at this moment, that are missable. And I guess the time has come to actually get back to the plot for once. Let's go to Reconstruction HQ and see how we can continue doing the improvement here. Puzzle monkey, hold plank, oi, recoil. Ice cabbage, what do we need? We need dust element, we need ice cabbage. We need Hode Plank and we need Fossil Monkey. Really? That didn't help. Housing level 2 hint, I guess. Buy a sandwood in Saturday Mars. Try asking about other items. Okay, so he doesn't help with that. Had hold planks in jungle-like places, really. It does not help me. Flower beds, spreading things up. Jagged tails from monsters that live near a vast sea. Well, I guess we're gonna have to. The only hint that might be marginally useful here might be the hold planks, but... Dang it, what are you doing? Didn't ask you about anything... That wasn't specific. There's elements from Caris Nebulae that live in jungles, right? So we're gonna have to do jungle exploration regardless of what we do.
Well,
Yes.
So which of you are gonna tell me you know how to get the rest of these ingredients? Because I do not know. Those are shops, special facilities and whatnot. Well, how do I get the means to do so? That's what you're supposed to tell me.
You know?
Yeah, they're not really helping me out. No, perhaps not. Perhaps I shouldn't sit back like this, because maybe this is what propitiates...
Oh, hello.
Oh boy. Perhaps this posture is what propitiates some of my sudden... pseudo-narcoleptic fits that I have. Can't really call it narcolepsy, it's, you know, there's an actual clear cause behind it. That's just me not getting good sleep because I'm a smart boy. Okay. Need to go to the jungle, I guess. Get hold planks and to kill Caris Nebulae. I don't even know where to find it, but... Let's see, will we even see any nebula when we warp in, or is it just the generic Magna Forest enemies? I know what it looks like for me so far. So we could follow the jungle path and hope for the best, but... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm also starting to drift off again too. Let's check something though. I think we should probably be at, yeah, we are past the 3-hour mark, so we could potentially, and I did technically set out what my theoretical objective was, which was to complete a bunch of Colony 9, no, not Colony 9, a bunch of Alchemist quests. I don't know why Colony 9 was the first thing to drop itself into my mind. Hey, A carries Nebula.
The enemy's weak.
So it's technically my
I don't have time for store fry.
Okay.
technically my objective.
Quickly.
Split edge. Worldly slash. Just what I needed.
Go! Thunderbolt! Fire!
Feels that, huh? Done bad. Gale slash. Electric blaster.
My rifle's getting hotter.
Stay calm. Stay focused. Almost there.
You don't need to tell me. Fire! Now we're working as one.
Our time is coming. Ha!
You can do better than that.
Gale slash, thing.
Can't do that. So what do we get as a drop from this? How difficult is it gonna be to
Guys,
the thing that I'm after? Apparently the answer is quite a bit. Element chunk. Is it also a Carriage Nebula? No, it's not. That is the Venus Nebula, so... Yeah, I get the feeling this is gonna be somehow even more directionless than most of the... I guess... What was I about to say? Most of the, I guess, material gathering quests where it's random and not particularly likely. Pretty sure I almost said Torgo gathering quest, as in fucking Minus the Hands of Fate. I don't know how I made that association in my mind, but I guess I did.
just noticed. Fire!
Electric thank you, done bad.
Someone could make a game where it's like
Just like that. Done bad. Awesome.
Torgo takes care of the place, and
It's getting hotter.
guess goes out to get ingredients. It's probably spooks, I don't know. I wonder if someone has written, they probably have, like fucking Minus Hands of Fate fanfiction.
Piece of cake.
But it would be about on par. It seems like the perfect thing to make fanfiction out of, because feeling the writing would be about on par with the original work. And I can't get whatever the fuck that is, because it's completely out of reach. That's nice. I think I saw another nebula over here. That's here. Unfortunately, I think having let me see real quick, just in case something stupid happens. Don't want to lose the last 2 or so hours of progress after all. I'm at 50 hours now for all intents and purposes. I don't think I want to actually fight Magnabrog. I've been running into that corner for the past minute. Yeah, that should be a pretty good indication of what my mental state is like. Well, I think it's time for me to actually... I don't know, do I want to bother rebuilding Colony 6 right now? I don't even know what the end result of that will be, but... I feel like it should at least be somewhat possible for me. If I just get out of this map though and just go back to, I guess, Colony 6, since we're still in that. Get absolutely nothing from okay. Why would I come back here? Hey, it's because of So the thing that you need to do in here is what I'm gonna tell myself, I guess. But yes, this is the... It's not been very long as you might imagine, but... I think this is as far as my brain will take me at the moment, so... How long have I been awake from? It's almost 10, and I woke up at like 2 AM today. So, 10, it's basically been 20 hours, yeah. Nearly 24 hours, but not quite. Oof. But yeah, this is basically the place where I throw in the towel. Rather unsurprisingly. Yeah. Hold on just a second. Which I do this too, can't forget this, you know. And then I close the game and my, as you can see, perfectly legitimate Wii that I am streaming off of. Christ. And oh boy. And I play the I click this button again basically. Skip from one side to the next. This time being the clock tower theme, I guess. So yeah, that's my stream, which to be fair apparently helped me stay up for like 2 or 3 more hours than I would have been able to otherwise. I'd like to imagine, maybe. I feel like sometimes it's backwards, like if I stream I somehow get sleepier than when I don't. And I wouldn't be otherwise, but maybe not. I don't know. I blame my brain, which is a horrible, unreliable machine. Mechanism, organism, entity. But yeah, that's Xenoblade. More and more side quests, but since I've done so many, and I've gotten to peaking points, arguably. Probably will be actually getting to some plot progression whenever I play this next time, which will probably not be tomorrow if I do manage to stream tomorrow. It'll probably be King's Quest again, assuming that I'm not like horribly... What do you call it? Not horribly afflicted with pseudo-narcolepsy as I am right now, which hopefully won't be the case. I'll probably try to just like start a little bit earlier too. But yeah, in order for me to stop rambling I need to, well, it's not really rambling as much as just struggle with my inability to say things in a cromulent fashion, if you will. I need to actually end the stream, so I'm gonna do that. So, you who are watching, I know exactly who you are. And you know who you are too, so, you know, I'm talking to you specifically. I'll take it easy if I'm gonna forget, like always. Say only half seriously, and I've already said that I'll probably be coming back tomorrow with King's Quest, assuming that nothing too bizarre happens. There's the end. There's nothing more to add on to that right now, really, so Yeah. RIP. Music's so quiet.